I'm here on the Fisher's Hill battlefield. The Battle of Fisher's Hill was fought on September 22nd, 1864, just 3 days after the decisive Union victory at the Third Battle of Winchester. Fisher's Hill is a battle where the terrain was an incredibly key component. As you can see around me, Fisher's Hill is not just one single hill, but a collection of small knobs and ridges, these kind of rolling hills. Now, it's also the narrowest corridor of the Shenandoah Valley. The distance between Little North Mountain, which is over here on my right, and Massanutten Mountain, which is over here on my left, is only about 3.9 miles wide. This naturally strong defensive position was known as the Gibraltar of the Valley. However, Jubal Early's Confederates had suffered a demoralizing defeat at the Third Battle of Winchester. They were battered, they were on the run, and they were just too few in number to hold this wide stretch of territory, this nearly 4-mile long front. So this was a deciding moment in late 1864 when Abraham Lincoln's re-election was on the line, and it would finally answer the question of whether Union General Philip Sheridan would follow through with his success at the Third Battle of Winchester.
In order to get a better sense of how the battle unfolded, I want to look at an overlay of a battle map on Google Earth. This is a very nice tool that allows us to see a battle map on top of the 3D landscape. It really helps us visualize the battle in 3 dimensions. I'm standing on Ramser's Hill, right about here, just a little bit in front of where Confederate infantry brigades under General Stephen D. Ramser were located.
The Confederates took up position along these high ridges of Fisher's Hill and constructed what were known as bullpens, which were large angled fortifications facing this direction, just like this. They were made of fence rails covered with earth, which formed a very natural defensive position for infantry. The Confederates were set up and prepared for a frontal assault from this direction. However, General Philip Sheridan wisely decided against this.
The attack that really defined the battle was the initial attack launched by George Crook's 8th Corps, also known as the Army of West Virginia. They marched during the night parallel to the back road, and about 2 p.m. on the 22nd ascended the foothills of Little North Mountain. At about 4 p.m., Crook's 2 divisions made their attack, one of them under Colonel Joseph Thoburn, and the other under future President Colonel Rutherford B. Hayes. Hayes had actually only been command since the Third Battle of Winchester after Colonel Isaac Duval was seriously wounded. Crook's men formed up on these hills at an elevation of about 1,050 feet. As the Federals charged into Early's cavalry, they descended first to about 950 feet, then to 850 feet, and then down approximately another 75 feet. Although the Union attack became disorganized, the momentum sent Lunsford Lomax's cavalry into chaos. Colonel Thomas F. Wilds of the 116th Ohio recalled, "Thence we went, sweeping down their works like a western cyclone, every man for himself, firing whenever he saw a rebel, and always yelling and cheering to the extent of his ability."